Hey, what's up guys? Today I am underneath my car because I'm gonna remove the motor shield because I'm gonna do an oil change on my car. So I wanted to show you guys, if any of you guys out there have a Acura TSX, how to do an oil change on an Acura TSX. Let's get to work. It's basically mostly a bunch of clips that I'm gonna be using this clip removal tool to remove. I'm also going to be using this little sharp tool right here in case the clips don't want to come out easily with the clip removal tool. I use this to prime a little bit, but yeah, that's what I'm going to use. And probably some 10mm are mixed into this thing, but yeah, let's get to work. Now guys, always remember, use safety when getting underneath a car. I have my jack stands on my car. That's why I was able to get underneath there and be safe. So I got both jack stands on the front and on the back, and I have my jack actually holding the car where the subframe is, just to make sure I'm secure, because I feel uncomfortable really being underneath the car like that because I'm not on the lift. But always use safety when working underneath a car. It's very crucial. So look, I have my jack stands here, and it's on both sides. And I also have my jack right here, right underneath where my subframe is, just to make sure I'm 100% safe when I'm getting underneath the car to do my oil change. So always use safety and be careful when doing anything like that. Yeah, there it got broken off. I didn't want to come off the good way, so it had to get broken off. Alright, we got a couple off. Let's see. Yeah, we got one right here. It's almost broken. There you go. Got one back there. And here. All this just to change the oil. That's why I don't like these screw-on clips. It's just a pain in the butt to take off. Hate those things. Is there another one? Oh, there's one underneath here too. All right, I fully removed the splash shield from underneath the car. There is a shield that you can remove without moving all of this off, but I couldn't get it off because basically the screws on it were rusted, and I sprayed it with WD-40. It was not letting go. Goodness gracious. So I actually broke a couple of these trying to remove it. So like this one right here, I'm gonna have to jerry rig it a little bit to keep it up, maybe screw some holes into it and zip tie it up. But yeah, it has a plate that you can remove to do the oil change, but I don't know if somebody else broke the plate or what, but it's, the bolts are seized. They're such a nightmare to take off like that. All right guys, after I removed my splash shield from underneath the car, I'm able to access the oil drain plug and the filter, and I'm just gonna check to see what the size is. It's a pretty big size. So this is an 18, or this is a 19. This doesn't fit, so it's probably 18 or 17. All right, let me see, what's this? 17. So it's a 17. Good to go on that. And before I even start to loosen it, I'm gonna get my bucket and put it in the spot that it needs to go in. Removing this. Alright, that broke loose. So now I'm just gonna do it by hand. Hopefully it drips right into the bucket area. Yep, there we go. Alright guys, now I'm gonna take out the oil filter. There we go, it loosened. So I had to basically squeeze the crap out of it for it to loosen. Hopefully this thing doesn't put out that much oil. Okay. Oh, there we go. And oil everywhere. Alright, I'm gonna fill this filter up with some oil before I install it, and then seal the gasket with a little bit of oil as well. Just put a little bit on your finger and kind of seal it with a little bit of oil. You should be good to go. This is not a customer's car. This is my car. And I'm replacing the oil filter. There we go. Here we go. Give it a nice tighten it real good. That should be good. That's good. That's good. I'll wipe this off. It's a little dirty. No. Alright, need to tighten that up now. It's in enough. That seems to be tight enough. Alright, that's good. That's tight enough. Alright, now I'm ready to put my oil in. Time to get up there and put the oil in. Let's head to the top. Ugh. Get all this stuff out of here. Alright, well, let's get ready to pour this oil down here. This car apparently takes 4.5 quarts of oil. So I don't know if the camera is gonna show this, but right here it shows a little bit that I'm at 4.5 quarts. So I'm good to go. But I gotta let that settle. Basically, I'm gonna let that oil settle into the motor and then check it tomorrow morning and make sure that it's to the level it needs to do. I didn't overly pour the oil in there, just to make 100% sure. So that's good to go. All right, so wipe this excess off of here, clean up a little bit, and I think this should be good. So if you've never done your oil change, hopefully this video will help you see that it's very easy and straightforward. It does take a little bit of time depending on the kind of car you have, and you might have to get your hands dirty, but it's nice to be able to do your own oil changes. So if you like this video, please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, hit the notification bell so you can be notified every time I post a new video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Bye.